Hi, this is Jim Lyon, the host of the All That to Say podcast. Before you dive in today, be sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can catch all of our fearless conversations.
The only community in all of Indiana that has a higher population of foreign-born is West Lafayette, but they counted when Purdue University was in session, so I always joke like, I don't know, there was a lot
of students from abroad at Purdue, of
exactly.
course.
So we kind of probably are the number one community. And so not Indianapolis, South Bend, Mishawaka, these other, Evansville, a city around Louisville, but this town, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of everywhere, however you want to say it, the world has decided to call this place home. So I came, and to be completely honest, this is all Jesus, because my wife and I said we'd give them 2 weeks and then someone else could take that assignment. We didn't want it. The second week, there was a family, an immigrant family. It was a hosting model before we came, and both pastors had left. And so there were a few Latino families, and then there were a few white families that were attending. And one of these families that were immigrants from Mexico took us to a restaurant, and they loved us. They welcomed us. They treated us like people, like not as projects. We had just come from the mission field, and everyone else kind of. And even with their broken English and our broken Portuguese, because Mozambique was a Portuguese-speaking country, like we felt loved and welcomed in a way that we had never felt before. And my wife, who at that time the depression was like off the charts, like we got back in our car after having a lunch, and we were supposed to leave Logansport and never return. That was our second week, and I still distinctly remember she looked at me and she said, "We're home." And it was because we were welcomed by immigrants. Like my passion for welcoming immigrants was because
they welcomed you.
An immigrant welcomed me. Yeah.
To Logansport, Indiana.
Exactly.
This is extraordinary, really.
Yeah.